Hey, everybody. Welcome to Walking the Way with Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts, and it's good to have everybody listening in out there. And, as we're getting through our month of May, I am excited about today. I'm excited every Tuesday when I get to talk to you guys and connect you with spirit and all that kind of good stuff. But I just want to say I do really appreciate spirit coming in every time, and I appreciate the platform that A1R Psychic Radio gives me to be able to do this with you guys. So super grateful. Back in the day, there really wasn't anything like this, and so it's really nice to have the accessibility to you and to be there for you guys as well as spirit. So yay for that. I want to go over just one thing, my events for this month. I just have one thing going on this month, but it's a good one. It's a really good one. There is a Spirit Fest event. It's a 2-day event that's happening in Melbourne, Florida. So I'm going to be doing readings for, I'll have my booth there. You'll see it's, this beautiful sunsetty bright orange tablecloth, so I kind of stick out a little bit. You'll see me there, and it's 2 days. It's from, I think it's 10 to 6 each day, and it only costs $7 to get in. So, and there's free parking. The address it's at the Azan Shriners Auditorium. It's at 1591 West Ogallee Boulevard in Melbourne, Florida. So look, if you're a local in that area, or a little ways out of Melbourne, Florida, come by, see us, support your local readers and authors and sellers of crystals and health stuff and more stuff. Just come out and have a good time. As people are getting through this this COVID stuff, it's nice to be able to see your faces. We're getting a little more courageous to let go of some of the fear connected with everything. Still be safe. Don't spread cooties if you got cooties. But also just drop the fear and come on out and see everybody. Again, it's a Spirit Fest event, and it's at the Azan Shriners Auditorium. Let me just click this button so I can see what's going on there. Very good. Okay. Sorry, Spirit Fest event, 1591 West Ogallee Boulevard in Melbourne, Florida. Listen, these Spirit Fest events are really cool. They're put on by the Sanctuary I think it's Sanctuary, Florida, by Mary Ellen Popick, and she is so good at coordinating these things. So it's fun, and it's just a good reason to get out and check in with people. $7, free parking. You can hang out all day if you want, and it's for 2 days in a row, May 22nd and 23rd. If you need a reminder, you can always go to Mediumship by Picasso on my Facebook page, or you can go to mediumshipbypicasso.com, which is my website. Stop by my website. I've got some archived videos on there, and some information about the clairs, the clairvoyance, clairsentient, clairaudient, all clairs. You can read about that on my website as well. And I don't know, that's it. Yeah, that's it for now. And I know that so we have a caller ready already. So that being said, yep, I see you. Thank you. Stephanie is in Wrexham, Wales in the UK. So Wales is a place I've never been before. Stephanie, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Hi, honey. How are you today?
Hi, I'm okay. I've had a good day today, so.
I hear that heavy sigh. You can't hide that.
Yeah, I did a whole day of cleaning while my daughter had her first day in nursery.
Lots of cleaning. Ugh, not
I
my
know, I
favorite
can't
thing.
do it when she's here.
All right, well, listen, what can I do for you today?
It's a mixture, really. I'm meant to be moving into a house with my daughter, and I haven't been given a time frame. I was wondering if you know anything about that.
Okay, so when is she moving?
I've been waiting a long time.
Yeah, hey, hang on just a second. Let me just tune in. Hmm. Stephanie, when is Stephanie moving on with her daughter? What I'm hearing, Stephanie, is there was a bump in the road with an agreement. Um, hmm. A little wrinkle, nothing too crazy, but does that make sense to you? Would it be right in saying there was like a little something with the agreement?
With the house, or
With your daughter, this would be on your daughter's end about when, the decision on coming in or moving in together, that sort of thing. I feel like there would have been like a little bit of a hesitation there, but, and then she decided. I just want to make sure I'm picking up on the right energy. So just tell me yes or no. If it's not, if
no?
it's,
She's only a little girl. She's only a baby.
oh, she's only baby.
Yeah.
That makes the decision easier. I'm hearing the 22nd. For some reason, Stephanie, I heard that when you first started talking about it, but then I thought, well, maybe that was from the event that I was just talking about, but the 22nd won't go away. So I'm not quite sure if that's May 22nd or June 22nd. I'm feeling more along the lines of May, which isn't that far away. It's only like, it's very close.
It's being renovated at the minute. It's been renovated for a few months.
Are they right on the tail end? I feel like something happens on May 22nd. That's a Saturday. I don't know if that's the go-ahead time, but pay attention to May 22nd. I'm not sure if that's the go-ahead time because what they're showing me is a door open, doors opening, the doors opening. Yeah, May 22nd. And it's just you and your daughter.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know if I'll be moving in on a Saturday because we'd have to pick up the keys in the week on a weekday.
Yeah, just to be open to that. I'm not clear that that is the actual date that you're moving, but what Spirit's showing me is a door open, a door open. And let me go back to that wrinkle, that sort of what it almost feels like I want to call it like a wrinkle in the plan or like a little hiccup that sort of stopped things. So I'm guessing then you said there's a renovation. I'm guessing then that things got pushed out, and pushed out. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I think the wrinkle that they're talking about is that then, okay? So if yeah, but it smooths out, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, once it's renovated, we can move in, you see. When they told me that they had a house for me, but then they said, the whole house is being stripped and everything new is being put in.
No, that's very good though. Safer for your daughter. Have them do everything that needs to be done, right? And that way it's safer for your daughter.
I
Yeah,
don't
pay
think they're that
attention to
far off. They're doing well.
so really pay attention to that 22nd. For they're bringing that date forward for a reason. So unless there's something else that you know that's happening on the 22nd. But Spirit's giving me May 22nd, May 22nd. And I'm like, are you sure? Because I just said May 22nd. Are you just like copying me? And they're not. I said, is it maybe June? And they're like, nope, nope, we're good. Let's go back to May. Show me May. And then they show me the door opening. So I feel like that's kind of your go ahead with regards to that. I thought maybe, I didn't realize that your daughter was a toddler, but so I thought maybe that it was, that feeling that I'm getting was her hesitating, but I feel like then it's connected to the wrinkle that they talked about in the moving forward with this. Okay, it's good. And it feels like a good neighborhood. I don't get like any funky feeling about neighbors or safety. They're showing me a busy road, but it doesn't feel like that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, it's just coming off a busy street, so it's not in it, it's around the corner from it, so it is literally around the corner from a busy road.
Yeah, and they're showing me a tricycle. So I feel like a tricycle is safer when your little girl is ready to start, playing around and, I don't know if it's a big wheel or a little girl's tricycle. Does she have one of those?
She did have one, but she wasn't big enough for it, so I took it back.
Yeah, she'll have one of those that she can play on and safely, but not in the street. They're showing me the sidewalk, so it's okay. It's okay. It's safe.
Yeah.
And with her, they're telling me that she's very rough and tumble. So you're going to have your hands full with regards to her running and playing and all of that. Like all kids are that way, but I feel like she's on the edge of the tomboy kind of aspect, more rough and tumble, less dainty, if you will.
Yeah, she is indeed. The other question I had was about a guy. I'm in two minds about this guy. Obviously, I met him today, but I'm not quite sure to go ahead or not.
Okay, well, as you're talking about that, I'm hearing no. Okay.
Yeah.
But take everything with a grain of salt. If you're feeling that pull towards this person, there's always a reason for it. But if you have that intuitive feeling like, I don't know, this doesn't feel too good, just step away. If it's not working for you, don't make it a deep connection. I'm feeling and hearing no. When I'm hearing no. I feel like there was some sort of
somebody for a while. I have. It's because of my daughter. I haven't been near a male since I got pregnant, really. So I just want to be, I don't want to go towards somebody and get hurt. You know what I mean? It's been nearly 2 years that I haven't been near another male.
Yeah, you just have to be very. You have to lean on the more cautious side because you do have a child. Whether it's a little girl or a little boy, doesn't matter. You're the mama bear, and you need to make sure that that she's she's good to go, right? But what I'm also hearing, Stephanie, is don't stop trying. Okay, because you also need that adult attention, and that adult attention is also very, very important. You just have to set boundaries, right? So be very firm in your boundaries, and just because you meet somebody, Spirit's like, you don't have to like put it on the fast track. You have control over your timeline, and what they're saying is they're like, slow it down, Stephanie. Slow your roll. Just because you meet somebody doesn't mean you have to go, boom, okay, he's the one. Slow it way down. Slow it way down. And if he can't handle that pace, then that's not the one for you.
Yeah.
I'm seeing somebody actually. What Spirit's showing me right now before we switch off. They're bringing to me a vision of a man with two boys. So I feel like the person, what they're showing me is a man with two younger boys. So it'll be like two families coming together when that does happen.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I don't think it'll be soon. I don't think it'll be soon. It'll probably be, I don't know. When does it happen?
Don't worry about the timeline because that's not important. Don't worry about the timeline. Let me just, I would just completely ignore, hold on, let me just ask. So to be honest with you, what I'm hearing is 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. And then that gives you enough time to get in, get settled where you are, find your groove, and then kind of open your eyes to who's around you, you know. So if you end up meeting somebody with that sort of description, this guy looks like he's got a beard a little bit. It's not a full beard, but I feel like it's a kind of a closer shaven. I see him as having a thin face, and I see a boy on each side. I want to say they're like maybe 4 years old, maybe 5 years old, these two boys. And I feel like him keeping those boys close to his side. So that being that he has the same feeling about his children as you do about your girl. You understand? So very, very important not to bring somebody into the picture that doesn't fit, right? Oh, it's okay. I'm going to leave her. Let me just cut it off with that. Stephanie, when you rewatch this or re-listen to this, you can always reconnect with me on my Facebook page. It's Mediumship by Picasso. And, but I will leave you with that so I can go on to the next caller. Reach out to me if you have any questions about that, and I can always, kind of pull a card or something on it if you're confused about it, okay? Or drop by my website. It's mediumshipbypicasso.com. And best of luck to you, and thank you, Spirit, for coming through with that one as well. Whew, it's hard, sometimes things are super crystal clear, and sometimes we're not meant to know until a certain point. So we can always try, but you never know what you get. So let's move on to our next caller. It's Carrie Ann in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hey, Carrie Ann, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing today?
I'm good. You know what? The Louisiana accent is probably one of my favorite accents ever. Really love that accent.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Love it. So how are you? What can I do for you today?
Okay. Today, what I'd like to know, I have some things going on in my life, and what I need to know is what is about what is in my life today, or is there any changes coming? What steps do I need to take? And what is my energy, these sort of things.
I'm sorry. So say it again. You need to know what?
I need to know about what's going on in my life right now.
Okay.
The kind of, things that are coming, things that may be happening, things that I should be aware of.
Okay. So I like to lean, let me just write this down real quick. So Carrie Ann, I write as I listen to Spirit. So if I go silent for a second, I'm just having a conversation over here, okay?
All right.
I'll bring you in on it though here, okay? So,
okay.
Spirit's making me aware of one of your biggest challenges right now is health and wellness. So the health aspect, they're making me feel as if there's a little, you have a wondering about something or a question about something with regards to your health. Would I be right in saying that?
Well, no, because I am pretty healthy. I'm not on any medications or anything, and I exercise and eat right. So I'm fine unless it's something I don't know about.
Or somebody around you, because I've asked 3 times now, okay, what direction am I going with Carrie Ann? And they keep bringing up health. So health, health, health. And would there be somebody then in your close by or close to that is dealing with a health issue with you that you're having to deal with also?
Well, I'm not having to deal with it. It's just that it's a very dear couple that I'm very childhood couple that I've known for years, and my husband he's had like a mini stroke, and he's fine. But anyway, he's going through some problems, and she's really stressed because she's having to take care of him.
Okay, so I believe what's happening here, Carrie Ann, and I'll change channels for you because I want to make this more about you, but they don't want, when Spirit brings something up, they bring it up for a reason. So this must be something close to you and on your mind typically. So if this couple is an elderly couple that you care very much about, I'm certain that, you know, you're thinking about that and or how you could help and things like that. So stay close with them, and you'll probably be one that she leans on more as you move forward, just so you know. Okay. Okay. Now let me go back to yeah, that, let me just scan what's going on because I don't want to let go of that. I don't know what that is. You know, I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose, but when they're harping on something, I have to pay attention to it. And they're not really letting the health thing go. And I'm getting a little bit of pain on the left side of my head. It feels like, it's weird. It's not stroke because I know that stroke, typically I feel the pain all the way around my head, but this is on the left side of my head. So this is headache. This is headache and health related. Health. And I feel it going down the side of my neck, almost like wry neck, or where you get a, you know, a stiff neck and it's hard to move. I feel like definitely a massage is in order if you're not already doing it, and or yoga stretches to elongate the spine. I feel like they want me to go in more into this. I know that you're saying you're very healthy and all of these things, but please pay attention to this. The tightness in the side of the head that's connected down the neck and that left shoulder. So make sure that if you're not doing it, make sure that you're doing some really good stretches and or yoga to elongate that area, because that can really, that stops the energy flow. You know what I mean? Like it stops, it's not just the physical, but it's also energetic.
Okay.
Okay. Can we leave this alone now? She don't want to talk about her health.
No, I want to talk about job, career, love, anything else other than the health, like I said.
I know, right? Nobody wants to hear about that stuff. Do more yoga. No.
Okay.
Don't do it. I don't want to do it.
No.
I want to talk about Spirit's very, very happy with you and where your home is and where you're at right now. What they describe it to me as, like when you step in your front door, what they're making me feel like is putting on an old pair of Levi jeans. You know what I mean? Like it feels comfortable. Like when I walk in your door, I feel comfortable. I feel like I could just sit down and talk with you about anything. And that's how you feel. That's how they're making me feel like you're the type of person that when you have people over, you're that shoulder to lean on. Oh, I see where they're going with this. I get it, Carrie Ann. You're okay.
Okay.
Are you Okay, I got it. It's full circle now. Okay, so when you have people over and things like that, you are the one who listens to all the problems. Would I be right in saying that?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so what they're saying, this is why they're bringing this forward, is that you're an empath, so you feel other people's stuff. If somebody would come in your space angry, you might pick up that emotion of anger. Or if they're not feeling so good at their tummy, you might pick up a little bit of like, oh, my stomach doesn't feel so good. You know, who's does that belong to? You know, so I'm feeling like empath energy is where they were getting with this, and that's why they want to bring it up. So just a quick note to you, make sure that you find ways to ground yourself, because with what's happening in our world today, you can pick up on other people's stuff that's not so good. And point being, the person that, you know, the little couple that you're real close to, that angst or anxiety or unwellness, you pick up on that. And so you want to be really, really careful about doing that. You want to really work hard on allowing that energy or allowing that stuff to move right through you than rather than hanging on. Do you understand?
I definitely understand, yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to work a little harder than you typically would, because everything is so strong right now. And that goes for everybody that's an empath. So, you know, yeah, we just have about 1 minute left. So I'm going to leave you with that. If you ever want some ideas on how to do that, please reach out to me on my Facebook page, Mediumship by Picasso. Just say, hey, listen, I talked to you on the radio, and I'm looking for some ideas on how to do this or that. And then I'll give you some information, okay?
Okay.
All right, honey, I know you probably wanted more, but sometimes it takes a minute to get around the bend with spirit. So I'm going to leave you with that, and hopefully I'll get to hear from you over on the Facebook page, okay? All right, so sending out many blessings to you guys. I know it's a fast, you know, few minutes on this show. Please come and see me next Tuesday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time at Walking the Way with Picasso. Be kind, everybody.